feel like they'll just set up a crossfire for him to run straight through.
Well,
and they say, thank you very much.
I mean, look at the startup early off already, right? Like, Asuna's not anywhere near there. They're just playing a bit off of A. They've got heavy util, and that's exactly where Gambit is heading. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves are already taking some space away.
We should all go to
long.
sleep.
You see Ethan has worked his way up. You've got Nitro and
Asuna
who are going to be doing the same. They've got a pinch. The problem is, look at Nats.
This guy's in spawn.
Waiting.
No shot.
1, 2. Oh, the Asuna
And
with the
they
locals gets taken down. They're going to try to get him with 3. That is going to be 1.
Overkill too.
But they're pulling back. They're pulling back. They're pulling back. It's just going to be a dog.
This isn't the play.
They're all going back to fight.
100 Thieves were able to trade out a couple. Asuna's already good for 2.
Didn't expect the whole team to be there.
No. Chronicle cleans that back up.
That was a throw. Ethan,
There
what
was
are
100
you
Thieves.
doing?
Continue to fall. A 2v2 here as the spike is huddled back in their side. And after 40 seconds of chaos, 45 seconds of chaos, all right, let's go back to our respective halves. Let's slow down and let's start over.
I think with that dart, they realize 100 Thieves has reset a bit on the defensive side. You mentioned it, Gambit on attack. They're going to be on attack for every map they hit. They want to keep the momentum going off the start. And we got our answer for whether Asuna wanted to push or not. It was a yes. Both teams got hot and heavy real quick. And now the plant going down B for Gambit.
30 seconds left.
What?
Planted.
All right, so the spike is down. Dart cleared out.
Oh, does ping.
Oh, yeah, it
Benji?
did. You're right. So it did tag
weird
on
meows.
Chronicle. They have a decent idea of where he
So
is,
muffled.
but they don't know where Defo is.
They know he's close because Chronicle did not look up to kill
Hey,
that.
you don't even
on his
open your
ping.
mouth.
Not close
Dart.
enough.
Oh, Defo. Ego gets messed up as well.
Little guy.
100 Thieves didn't do that. They were in B,
Poland.
but Gambit were kind of
True.
expecting it because they left Nats back in spawn to sniff it out. So it was like, who's going to get the upper hand on who?
That was a defo, though. I
in
think
the
you're talking
previous
about.
round, but for
Yeah,
100
what?
Thieves now, they're not going to be
Maybe you're talking about,
Asuna having that ghost is one exception.
Chronicle?
Heavy
Maybe
lean towards
Chronicle.
B from Gambit here.
Yeah,
as they work
Chronicle
towards
for
it.
sure. I see his little cam.
Alt points being favored toward Redgar, making sure Rez's can
Dude,
come up
Benji's getting
sooner
all of
than
them
later.
like trash right now.
The Viper Wall is pretty much the
What's
only
up?
utility used up here for the moment.
He's
And they're
smelling my
getting
butt.
themselves into position right now. A few smokes just behind that.
Planted.
And it's going to be 100 Thieves trying on the retake.
Nitro playing tight.
Guy in your chat named Chronicle
Goes down
said
Defo
me.
again. Back behind Yellow. You see Chronicle has already looped all the way around, making sure
got
there's
Benji
flank
over
coming
here,
in,
so
and
it's
that's
good, man.
exactly where Asuna's going. So keep
He laying down?
a second eye or third eye, if you
Oh.
will, on the mini-map to see how that plays out while the fight
Behind this
continues
leg.
on the site. Spike continuing to tick away.
Oh, Redgar.
Redgar working his way forward.
Redgar.
Yep, right into Ethan's lap. Cleans him up, but oh, Nitro. Nitro through the wall. I don't know that he saw where he was. Shados taking care of Hiko. Nats pushing his way forward. Just 2 members remaining on the side of 100 Thieves as the numbers heavily go that way. There's that third eye that shows up at just the right time as Nats cleans up the final kill for Gambit. They win the second round.
What a chaotic little back and forth. And now it's going to be Vandals.
That's your hype.
Yeah, my
Vandals
God.
for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, really
He's
curious to
there,
see
we
what they dial up because this has the potential to be a back-breaking round, right? Like you flip economy on its head if Gambit are somehow able to win the bonus.
Absolutely.
Really throw 100 Thieves for a tizzy.
Already slowly crouching through mid is Nats. Such good positioning already. Hiko doesn't even know. He thinks, oh, that's safe. They could not have timed that just yet. And that's how much Gambit is in their head.
Asuna's right behind him. Asuna's right behind him.
Can he
Nats
turn
is
for
able to
Asuna,
secure
though?
Hiko. Asuna, there it is! Oh my
Nice.
gosh, Asuna almost doesn't land the shots, but he cleans up Nats. Meanwhile, on A, the spike is down. Viper's wall not going to be a factor as Nats did get cleaned up. 100 Thieves looking to attempt the retake.
Quick 1-for-1. Everybody coming from the same side here. Looks like it's actually going to be 3 on the top side dropping off of this catwalk, Doug. They're going to try to just smother what's going down underneath. You're expecting 1, but here comes the cavalry.
Steal up top. Asuna's already good for it. Redgar. No, Redgar, not like this with all this info.
that?
The weapon upgraded. He's good for water.
What?
Okay, he does get cleaned up.
My butt.
Nitro gets the
Really?
kill and the defuse. That was
Yeah,
dicey
dude.
for a
That
moment.
tickle?
But they
No.
get away with it.
Liar.
But Riv, I will say
That
this
tickles
for
everyone.
Gambit. What's the storyline for them on attack? Slow.
Damn, my bad.
Thieves is something they've already shown is not a problem.
Sean's typing in chat.
Defo.
Jump.
Yeah, Defo
let
getting
him
top
know.
early on.
Take W.
Looking to make a bit of noise towards long. The drone going to serve as the tip of the spear
Well,
as Defo looks to take some space away.
a pseudo with the 4K right here. Pop it.
Asuna.
Pineapple.
Pop
Somebody
it.
clear it for him.
Oh my
Who
god.
cares? Why you
Absolutely
compete?
unfortunate. Definitely should be. If
Just
there's
kill it.
enough there to clear it, 100 Thieves.
think he
just
thought
getting
Steel
hit
was gonna
up
kill
on
it.
these little trick plays.
Either way, just like sit
Coming in
there. They
from
can't
Gambit,
kill you.
now they have
If
a
they
bit
do
of
pop your
control.
ult,
They
swing,
know
get
100
one,
Thieves is
dip.
going to be spreading out the map
But
right
who's
now.
steal?
And Gambit can do whatever
Okay,
they
never mind.
need
It's
to. Spike's
KJ.
still in
And
mid.
ult.
Right, and this is Gambit.
Dash.
Like, this is vintage Gambit, right? Death by 1,000 cuts. We're going to cut you on one side of the map. Going to cut you on the other. We're
Yeah.
going to apply
Oh, my
pressure.
word.
Right? Like, you understand now Defo's still on B, so you can lean that way, but middle of the map is not an option as they're all working their way towards that. Nitro's in a spot where there's a chance to make the
So
play
wide.
happen, but no, when you swing around the
They
corner,
still
you
can
look
win
at
this.
3 members of Gambit. What do you
Opium.
got, Hiko? Hiko?
Oh
That's all he's gonna
my
get. He gets
God.
2, Nats cleans him
It was
up.
close.
Gambit
I
with
was
another
feeling the
rare.
ace clutch.
A good quick
I
cleanup.
like the New
and
World.
again, we look at
You do?
Defo in that position, right? He
Yeah.
got the first.
Not this time, indeed. 100 Thieves back on pistols with how many rounds have
Sun said he's
gone
gonna play
the
New
way
World.
of Gambit. 100
Sun
Thieves
does a
really
lot
haven't
of
been able
things,
to
and he
get
ends
out
up
of
always
gates.
going back to Warzone.
If you will.
You mean volleyball?
Shit us.
And
Second time's
volleyball.
a charm, or so they say.
Chun will
I
forever
mean, again, Gambit.
be a
slow,
Warzone only
quiet.
Andy.
See what they can get.
100 Thieves trying to creep up. Maybe if they catch any audio on the catwalk, or belt here, rather, coming
Copium.
up. They did hear the Vandal, so it looks like Asuna was looking to get a quick classic to the face of someone, but Gambit says no, we're happy on
You think,
our line of
100
scrimmage
Thieves
right
is gonna
now.
win
What are
this,
you gonna
Justin?
do, 100 Thieves? Here's the drone from
This
Hiko, so
match?
now they know.
Yeah.
They'll hear this drone back towards
Not
A.
looking
They've got
good.
a little bit more utility out. They can move forward a bit safer as you see him moving it.
Steal a couple of warning shots. Make them think twice
All
about where
to
they
be.
want to play. Yep. And you're right, Riv. They're all pulling off. They're all going to be. They get the early.
But I
info
always
that
have
there's
faith in
nobody
my NA
towards A,
brethren because we have the best
right?
team in the
Asuna
world
took
and
some
from
space
NA.
away. The drone was there as
So,
the tip of the spear. They get
we
info
breed
that there's no one
greatness.
towards A, and then they pull off. And you see now they're like,
Land of the
"Look,
free,
guys, I
home of
think
the brave.
We've got to pull back. That's exactly where Gambit are. They've gotten into the site. And the thing that's going to be even more difficult here is you've got nothing but pistols, right? You have to take these fights up close and personal, or else you're going to be in a
What?
brutal spot. You see Ethan tries to go up top, grab some high ground, but no, it's Defo who gets even higher. Nitro's able to clean one up. But how much more does he have in the tank? Knockdart's going to push him back. Shados is going to push him down 6 feet under as Nitro drops. Gambit get to 4.
All right, this
All good.
is going to start
13-1.
getting a little troublesome. Yes, we have 100 Thieves back on a gun round, but if it is just
All
Gambit
good.
patient, that they're not setting a precedent with either or any round. They could be at B, and 20 seconds later, everyone's at A.
Early Viper's Pit used from Nitro.
All right,
to
little
hold down
control,
A. Yep,
little control.
And they have the alarm bot in there as well. So even if somebody tries to boldly sneak their way through that, the alarm bot pops that up. Defo looking to work the middle of the map, though Hiko's just on the other side. And Ethan pushing forward, but they've got another sniffer. Chronicle sniffing things out. Ethan can't get in.
And Nats is already healed. They
He goes
push
in such a
through where they
weird
know
spot.
they
He
can
has
find
to
early
just
aggression.
sit
Hiko's
there.
been peeking.
Like he
Red
can't
Guard's
move,
there to
really.
heal. Just the setups they have. You already had Defo up top. Good information, though, from 100 Thieves. They need every bit of info they can get. Whoa,
Wow.
for the
Walled it.
drone,
That's so
you
huge.
They were
blink
waiting
in
for
his
that, I
head.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Hiko cleaned up.
That
Middle
was
of
well
the map.
played.
And not that they
WP.
had really control to begin with, but if there was any semblance of control, it's long
Asuna.
gone. At this point, as you see members of Gambit are now going to rotate back over towards A, but Asuna looking to play spoiler a bit. He can certainly cause some damage. We need, if you're a
That's
fan of
gonna go
100
down
Thieves,
any
you need
second.
Asuna to
Yep.
get online. That's
Oh,
the
I
timing
totally
was
saw that,
beautiful.
man. That's
As
so
Ethan gets
lame.
caught.
Nitro
Yeah.
hears at least
30
2
seconds
footsteps. He can easily make that call, and maybe even a third one trickled in there for himself if he could decipher it.
Hi.
So Asuna starts to
Go
back
away.
off, and this is what I just said about Gambit. They're at one site. A few
You wanna sleep
seconds later,
forever?
they're
Go to bed.
planting at the opposite.
You won't.
Yeah, they're gonna cut it close this time, but I guess
Okay.
it wouldn't be
10
Gambit
seconds.
if that wasn't the case. Asuna, good for it though. Not even getting
Ooh.
the diffuser.
Ooh,
Defo's
Asuna's
going
got
into it.
hopped.
Asuna shuts him down. He's good for 3.
Bringing it back.
Spike did go down, however.
Asuna on the Reyna.
But you've got, I mean, you've got to get an orb here, right? Like you've got to get a soul orb to get back into a better position. Viper's wall goes up. The swing is there. Chronicle cleans him up. Nitro left in the 1v2. Chronicle's down to 18 health. Nats is weak as well. There's certainly time to do this. Oh, Nitro's getting pinched in, down to 27 health. Nats knows exactly where he is. Spike continuing to tick. Nitro's gonna have to bust the move here, man, but they're
This is
drawing his attention
unwinnable.
away from both sides.
Wow.
There's no way to focus on anything. Nitro tried to tap at the end there, but there was nothing doing Gambit get to 5.
They're doing after that push. This time we wall over. Next time, it could be something completely different.
100 Thieves back
I like
on
this
on
guy.
a very light buy here, just pistols. As Gambit just seemed to have their number. What do 100 Thieves dial up, right? Like, what else can you do? You've got to show them
Sean's
different looks.
falling
Because what
asleep.
they've shown so
I
far
love
is
it.
not working.
You're
Your
waking
eyes
up.
are barely open.
Knobs there to see what
If you were laying
Nitro, or
down,
Ethan
it'd be-
rather,
it'd
can
be
actually
fucking
see on
dunzo.
the screen.
Raps.
Lay down, a little.
Looks like he'll get a peek either. It's just
Or
not
the opposite. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the opposite.
Sheriff shot. You're hoping for the first
No.
one.
You
want my
Your
spot?
backup
No,
after
I'm not
this, right?
sleeping. I'll
You're
never
just
sleep
trying to
again.
stay alive and kind of hunker down.
Never again.
Here it looks like he will try to push forward, and he's going
Yeah.
to be met with the welcoming committee real quick.
Actual
There's
king.
Redcar.
The wall
Just
goes
trying
down,
to find
so,
a pick.
Like they will drop the wall for him to be able to swing, right?
Yep.
Like Nitro looking to get the timing on that, but
They're gonna get
there are just too
owned.
many angles
How
for him
tired,
to cover.
Halo.
Asuna looking to take space away, and Shados was wise to it, right? Working his way around, making something happen as well towards A. And again, this isn't exactly an ideal buy for 100 Thieves, but they just haven't
I can't
found any
wait to play
space.
some
This has
Conan,
been
some Icarus.
very
Oh.
reminiscent of what we've seen for the entire half.
Yeah.
You
Darts
could,
out.
right?
They'll be counting that.
Why
It's about
not?
30 seconds left in the round. Hiko may not be able to fire another
Do
one
it.
of those out if it ends in kills. Spike down. We'll give him that utility once again. Shados, Indiana Jones on the way over. First shots coming in from the 410. And it looks like they'll be able to hunker on this one. Defo goes down, finds Hiko. And even
Big
from
Gambit is
their
insane.
positions of safety,
They'll
they're
keep
getting
running
taken
around.
down before even entering the site. Gambit moves forward and takes what they
Wow.
want right now. That's what they
Here.
bring to the table.
Right,
100
exactly.
Thieves has the
Yep.
experience, though.
Yes.
Yep,
Because
it's
if you
just been
time your
very
hit
impressive
according
from
to the
Gambit.
land of the
Up until
dart,
this point, if you're 100 Thieves,
you'll have another
you
dart in
gotta
20.
dial up
How sick is
something
that?
different here. And we're
Hey,
seeing
I guess
something,
that's
right?
true.
The drone
because if you
tips
use
in
the
speed.
dart when you're doing your
Yeah,
hit,
Asuna's
then you'll
gonna
have
be
your
able to
next
take
dart
space
in
away,
40.
Ethan's gonna be able to take
But that's
space
the
away
whole
from
post
him as
plant.
well, and that's
But
a
do you
big
know how
open
long
kill. We
20
haven't been able-
seconds
we
is?
haven't seen that very much.
I don't think that you
out
can
of
keep a
Ethan
dart in the
Nash's
air for
first.
20 seconds. You can just shoot
Three
it straight up
ultimates on
in the
both
sky.
sides.
I think you could.
There's the
20
Empress coming
seconds.
out.
Do you know how long that is?
Yeah, I think 20. You could have a dart fly after 20.
That is a long time.
Traded by Asuna.
Punished.
Be a
Punished
silver
here
man.
coming out from Hiko.
I should.
Oh,
I gotta
goodness,
come up with
that's
this
a ton
shit.
of info, but he's
Oh.
gonna be able to get any kills
Who
off of it.
else is doing it?
Asuna
He could
is
have hit
causes
some
enough
big
havoc.
damage.
Right back towards yellow box, and it's enough to get him a kill. A couple of ears dropping out. They know where he is. The Empress is online. As
Oh
Asuna
my
working
God.
things
Dude.
around, he's good for
He's
it.
coming online.
Shadows
He's
running for the
offline.
fences, but no, it's actually Shadows who's able to get one
Oh,
of
this
his
guy could win
own.
this.
A little
Brain of
dueling
death.
Empresses
What's his
here.
name? Shade?
Shadows
Kratos.
is alive.
Kratos.
Still has Lear, doesn't have
God of War.
One way's giving him some
Actually,
trouble.
Kratos
Yeah,
isn't
and
the God of War.
I guess
God
the
of
benefit is
War,
that there is no
Kratos.
flank,
Who's the
right?
God
There's
of
no pitch. Everything is in
Ares.
front of him.
Oh,
Hades
no,
won.
it's actually over. He's gonna fuck this.
Oh,
He's
shit.
already got four.
Ace
He's
clutch,
gonna get
ace
another
clutch,
ace.
Kratos.
Bullets, he's gonna have to
GMP.
Hiko.
Yeah, but, like,
Hiko's been
why?
So good historically in these
Let him
moments.
plant
but
the bomb.
When you've got Shados who's doing things like this.
Like, why though?
Hiko's a veteran though. Like he doesn't let
Yeah,
this
but
slip.
like, why is it here?
Shados,
Why is it
Shados
in this
not able
point?
to land the
Like,
shot
why
on
does it come
Hiko.
down to 1v1? Let
I
him
mean,
plant the
a
bomb.
lifeline. They're living on nothing. And 100
Unbelievable.
Thieves able to win the round.
Are they
Did
tilted? What's
ask
going
for
on here?
help from some higher power there for just a moment. Pull back out those clutches that he can do, because that was going to be a round. Absolutely incredible positioning, ability
Wow,
to create
he would've died.
1v1s, snap to the top, another, and he's just not having any trouble with these. Just even peeking the op too.
Oh,
Absolutely
good
brazen.
Desperately needed round there from 100 Thieves, right? Get that one there. You've got Steel with the lockdown online. The thing is, you've got 3 ultimates on the side of Gambit as well, and they're significant ultimates, right? The
It
Viper's
just sucks
hit.
because now if they lose this round,
And
the
then
game's
if
over.
those 3 ultimates are not enough,
So,
well,
like-
then you've got Defo as well on the side
Eesh.
of Gambit, and he's just continuing to pile it on.
And are you
Wait to
okay?
look at the first blood stats coming in here. It seems like 100 Thieves is always working a member down so fast into the
Oh,
round.
no.
Again through mid. Time and time again.
These
Gambit just
splits are
waltzes
insane.
up mid.
Oh,
Ethan's
match is
trying to
over.
push forward.
Yeah,
He's
game's
getting
done.
two. Nitro's now working his way up
2-0,
mid
8-2
alongside
after this.
Steel.
They're tilt
Wrap it up,
playing.
chat. This is
One
over.
benefit
NA's
is that
going
the
home.
spike isn't even on the
Yep.
site, right? They're gonna have to pull back. They're gonna have to rotate
Nah,
their way all
they'll
the way back
qualify.
to
They just
13.
gotta
That should buy Nitro and Steel a
be
little bit of
better.
time, potentially
Yeah.
drop the
They just
lockdown.
gotta be better next
The
time.
thing is, with how
Yeah.
much time is left on the round, with the noise that's cut, they can maybe swing out. But all right, Chronicle getting the spike down.
Spike
And
planted.
Nat's
At least we
already
still
in
have
position
Envy and
too.
Sentinels.
Just fire in some
True.
Viper bites from there, even if the site
D1.
does get dropped eventually. He's
We're
actually
talking
going
like
to
they're out of the
rotate all way
tournament. They're just
around?
not.
You gotta be kidding me.
This tournament
They
goes on
don't
for like
stop in
6
rounds.
weeks.
They plant and they're like, what else can we do to make this tougher instead of just sit in one spot? Gambit, always thinking, always moving.
I can't believe we've only been doing this for 3 days.
For 100
Feels
Thieves.
like I've
Feels like
aged
it's
3
been
years.
in
I'm
the
not even
Yeah.
kidding. It feels like I've aged like 5 years
Yeah.
in 3
You
days.
don't not go for it, and it seems to be working.
Crazy. We might have the hardest job, like I said.
Nitro drops the
Who
Steel's
goes
left
first
alone,
kills?
and Nats, you called the flank just a couple of seconds ago. It comes to
Great,
fruition.
now
The
they're on
play
an
delay is
eco,
just long enough
8-2.
for him to get into Look
Look, we got these cute kitties.
right.
True.
Just like,
I
Stressful.
got the cutest one though.
You actually do.
all
I
right.
think I do.
Gambit dialing up hot and heavy.
Mike
towards
Mike
A.
actually
no
liking
look, no
Bruce
mid
more?
lurk, no flank,
This is really
no
cute.
Asuna. As Defo again gets opening pick.
Very long.
Right, Ethan's
He's
already
a
super
handsome
weak as well.
cat,
He's gonna
also.
drop.
He is.
Everybody got in on the action there. As you see, two people got an assist. The
Yeah.
Shados got
So
the finishing
sweet.
blow, and now he gets advantageous,
Oh my
aggressive
goodness.
position up across site.
What'd I
Defo
say?
gets a second one
There's
as well.
knives.
Again, this isn't.
Oh, let
this
Reyna
isn't
get
a,
her ult
a
next
gun
round.
round
Oh.
for 100 Thieves, but Riv.
Oh man,
There
don't be
hasn't
greedy.
been much of a difference
Oh.
between the gun rounds and the pistols, to be
Great
honest.
is good.
Wrong, Doug.
Eco wins
You are
this.
not wrong at this point.
W.
Gambit putting on the Icebox defense clinic right now. Chronicle gonna finish out Hiko.
100L.
And
Gambit's logo
it's
is so
comfortability plays.
It's a
that
star.
They get the or comfort plays
You're a
rather
star.
than they get bankroll. 8,200 for
Thank you.
Nats, 4,800, 6,250. 100 these
Want your
might have that
keys?
for Lone
No,
Star.
leave those there.
You ready to go home? Cause this is done. This is over.
401k, they're gonna be all right for a little while. Their retirement paid
I
for.
really likes you, Mike.
Yeah.
100 Thieves are in serious trouble here. 8-2. And again, a heavy look, more aggressive than is usual, than is customary out of Gambit. But 100 Thieves, at least for the time being, have been a bit more stalwart. In
Nice.
their
Oh
defense. They're able to get an open
They're
shot
back,
on
they're
the
back,
Nats.
they're
They're
back,
gonna
they're
get the
back.
Viper's pit down as
When
well.
Nick kills
Excellent
people with
start.
headshots, he's actually so clean.
That's the
Yeah.
pop shots that they
There-
need on the side. 100
They're
Thieves,
going to
the
Berlin.
quick peaks, getting Asuna into the fray. It seems like they've all been a little too
100
timid
Thieves
to
just
take
going to
these
Berlin.
shots. Is that Shados having the confidence to make sure that first shot is a headshot?
And it's little split-second moments like that, right? We're talking about a 5v3, the res comms, the kills traded, all of a sudden that advantage that you haven't been able to come across very often is gone.
He's out cold.
Looking for drone. Drone's down. Or drone is still up for now. If he decides to use it, look like that might be the play
About
towards
the
mid. He
ult.
goes waiting on it, but
Steel.
Chronicle
Just sit
takes down
still, brother.
Steel. And 100
Let
Thieves
the
isn't
ult
even
do the
convinced
thing.
that this
He
is going to
literally
be the
just
A hit.
spammed
They're
for,
still
like,
decently
30
spread
seconds
out.
straight and
Anchor
then
on
just
B,
later
Eagle
and then
mid,
comes back.
Anchor A, and Hiko
Alright,
gets
well.
dropped by Redgar.
9-2.
And the thing
Other
is, you're right,
ecos,
they weren't
10-2.
No way they're
convinced
actually
to hit
losing
it, and for
this.
good reason.
I mean, you
right?
see the
Like,
numbers?
the thing is, it's almost like 100 Thieves know that you can't trust the first
No.
pump fake,
Or the second.
or the second, or the third. and at that moment, right, like Gambit are so far in that you think you gotta wait till the third pump fake.
Right.
They drop the Hail Mary on the first, and all of a sudden, like, crap,
Walk
Nitro
through.
you got
gets in.
played.
Oh, they're all there.
It's tough when you're
They have
getting a
all
family
good.
photo from Gambit as
Oh,
you
they
turn
are.
the
If you
corner. They're
if you
all
had
looking
Q,
right
you
at
gotta
you.
play.
And now it's going to be
I don't know
up
if he did,
to
though.
Nitro. Alti's about to pop down on the other side, and he will do what he can for the 3v1. This always becomes so tough because you know, as alone in retaking B, their ability to just pop out from the corner and jiggle
Yeah.
peek is so good. It's so good.
It's pretty brutal. And then, I mean, they have long control, right? Like,
It's GG.
Nitro's just
Don't forget,
guessing
chat, to
that
follow me at
every single 50
twitch.tv/shroud,
and
twitter.com/shroud,
given
instagram.com/shroud,
All-
youtube.com/shroud, TikTok
All
.com/shroud.
socials.
It's really just Shroud everywhere,
Yep.
except for Facebook.
Necessarily
Or maybe it
look
is.
like
I don't
they're
know.
going
I don't
all
use it.
in,
Oh
But if
dear.
things play out just
Probably
right,
is, actually.
Shados might get a shot. They can't even carry a rifle into the next round. That's how down bad they are right now.
And
Oh boy.
really
Bye.
locking in the playoffs in true
He
fashion.
just came over and he went.
See if they can do it.
Alright, Blade Storm out of
Remember when I
Defo.
knifed you?
Gave him a little something to think about. Right?
You got a Discord too,
Blade
dude. You
going
didn't
right
play the
by his head.
Discord.
Not landing
I don't
a
have a
shot, but
Discord.
certainly enough to
Don't you?
force him back.
I have a Discord.
Dart, excuse me, is going to be cleared as
Ooh,
well,
the
but taking a
taggy.
tag, yeah.
It's not even really yours. I guess
SS
it's technically your admin's.
Okay. We haven't
SSCTK
got
next week.
Too much of the lockdown being used to deter a site
You
kick
tuned?
here.
No.
Bro, it's like
I
a,
haven't played in
it's a
weeks.
long chain,
I know,
man.
I haven't played in weeks. I might not play it.
Sat on it.
Fuck it.
I think that was the
Maybe I'll
first
transfer
one
your
we saw
server.
all
You got a
half,
spot for me?
right? He didn't get
What
the
are you?
opportunity to use it very much at
Arcane
all, and then
Mage.
it gets countered right off the bat by Chronicle. So that's not a
Maybe.
line, but you still
Maybe.
have Nats. With
I could be in
his
your
ult.
group even,
You
you're
still got
always-
Defo's Blade Storm, which has been
True.
pretty
Only
good.
Warlock group, yeah. It's
Historic.
gonna be an only
Yeah,
mage group
Warlocks.
now
For 100
because
Thieves, all you have
Yeah,
left
that's
is
where
from
mages
the Shadows,
get
Defo
hype
going in
tier
aggressive.
5.
They
Yeah.
strike at an instant, but Asuna and Ethan are keeping these close. Defo equalizing
wall.
things back to a 2v2.
That's a cuck
Eagles
right there.
walled off.
That's actually kind of sick. I like
Doesn't
that.
have any util left
That
right
wall?
now.
The
He's only
deep wall?
rocking a Guardian
With
Nitro.
the,
He has
Viper?
Spectre.
The Viper wall, and then you just run up to it and you just drop that.
Walling
That's
off
nice.
Snowman. You just see
Yeah, these
Defo
guys,
jump
these
through his little
Russians,
lane
they
that he
are-
had protected
they are
by
Russian.
the Viper wall.
They are
able to take
Russian.
on Asuna.
Oh.
Hiko, though, with the Guardian.
Eco.
And Nitro
Oh, they're on the board. 9-3 curse. Yo, NA, going to Berlin. Let's go.
Yeah, he's gonna get
That was
cleaned
the
up.
first
You asked
Guardian
if they
kill
can
of the
make
whole
it
event.
happen. They can. Nitro gets the
What
last
do you
one.
think they
So
are right now?
for
Huh?
Gambit, they get a 9-3 half. on their
I don't know what I think they are.
weaker half.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Icebox, an excellent start for them. 100
Germany,
Thieves,
right?
you know,
Yeah.
possibly find better footing.
This is the
second
tournament, the
time around
quality to
because-
get to
or in the
Berlin,
second half,
though.
Because I will say this,
That's
while
why
we
you
talked a
see
lot about
Berlin every
Gambit and
time
how
like an
better they are
overlay
in the
pops
second
up.
half,
Like Masters Berlin. 'Cause
in that region, and then always having these top tier teams that they can bring to the table. And it looks like this these five guys can do the same.
So no early aggression from
Yep.
really A or long. It looked like they were postured in a position where they might push it a bit, but nothing doing. A bit of a trade in utility towards long, but 100 Thieves turned their attention over towards A. For good reason, we saw them execute very well on this side against Savant Liberty, but as we've discussed, this is a bit of a different beast that you're facing. Defo's going to get pushed off. Shados is not, as he cleans up Asuna.
Ow.
And the thing is, Rip,
You know what Tarek
that's
told me to
in
do when
pistols, that's the
originally
win
when I was
condition,
gonna come on
right?
here?
It's
He
Asuna's
told me to
rate of
print
popping
out a
off, it's
shirt that has
making
my
chaos
at on
happen.
it.
Not a factor this time around.
No plans, trying to get back.
And
from
just
shock
show
darts,
up and
in
just wear
position
it
for these
in full
3v5
view.
situation, Doug.
But you're always asleep, man.
But I mean,
Come out,
that's
and all of Gambit
that's
hop
okay.
into sight here.
There's nothing wrong with
You should
sleeping.
get a blanket.
Yeah,
with the
that
ad.
dart showed that everyone. 100 Thieves were able to get a couple.
That's good.
It's just steal though.
Oh, Steel wins these.
Got the Sheriff. Shados has been spotted. Nope. Shados' ghost is better
All
than the
right.
Sheriff
You guys
want
wanna
to
close this now or later?
It's gonna end in like 2
Not a
minutes.
second thought about entering the site. You saw Shadows
Yep.
hop in, two coming through the Viper wall
Shit,
from
thank God.
screens. Instant
Yeah.
activation.
Oh,
Yeah.
how problematic that was on a
Yeah,
set.
they were
Right?
all
They
like
rolled the
180.
die, right? They bought up a couple of specters, excuse me,
Just
that had some util as
downplaying.
well, and they
No, it
got
was
Her
cool.
achievements.
this time they're going a bit lighter. As
Cool,
they
but
were in
was
the
it
middle of
good?
the map. And again,
Cool
no
and good
real
can be
aggressive
synonymous.
space from Gambit, I think.
Synonymous? It's like anonymous.
It's
It's like the hackers.
What a drone. What a drone.
Anonymous.
Sees 3 in the tube. Chronicles
Yeah.
gonna want to play with this a little
Oh,
bit. No, and he
no.
can farm some frags with those all points.
Oh.
Asuna gets the frag.
Felt like a long reload.
That's good for 2. Defo gets one as
Right,
well.
they're out anyway.
Spike
Out
is
of there.
down in no man's land right
Tyler
now. Yeah,
Turney,
you've got Hiko
Gambit's
and,
going
and Nitro that are
Look
both
at
still
him,
alive,
look
but
at him.
they're not
They
even
should
in the
add
same
Twitch
zip
to
code
the
of the
skin.
spike right now. They
Slide
can't
a
get
hand.
within sniffing distance of
Look
it.
at it,
That'd be
look at
cool.
this.
Yeah.
Requested delivery on this
Oh.
one. Oh my
Oh
Double.
my
Nats.
god.
Look at them, look at them.
One after the other. He
Are they
is so
shows
good at lining up
like
2,
teams?
lining up 3, and making the end of the round come
Oh, shit.
quicker than the
Oh,
opposing
like that.
team
I don't
would
think so.
hope.
They
There's
do.
one.
Well, they do the whole
Great read by
time.
that drone as well.
around.
Not seeing anything mid right away.
Their camis are on at all times.
Hot poison orb coming in from
How do
Nitro.
you know?
Just says, hey,
I
we want a
haven't
drone
seen
towards
those.
tube, and it was such
Nico's
a
not
good call.
playing.
Now,
They have them right
if there
there on
was a
their
moment for a
portraits.
I don't
comeback
think
to
anyone's
start,
playing from 100
it
Thieves
has
right
to be
now.
What are you
It's
gonna
happening
do?
now,
Sleeping?
100 Thieves have
Just
rifles.
like us.
It
Actually
hurt
true.
as much, right? Like,
I'll be
they
honest,
win the round,
I
right?
think
Because
the
you
reason
don't
why
need
the
a
scoreline's like this is jet lag.
bonus, do
Really?
as much damage as you possibly
100
can,
Thieves
but
is the
again,
last
we
to
talk
play.
about
It's
windows of opportunity to
freaking.
get back into a map. This is one of the very few.
Is it
potentially
midnight
the last
there?
one that
It's
remains.
literally
Yeah, I
midnight
think like
there.
midnight, yeah.
Bro, you know how freaking fucked mentally they are right now?
They're probably. all
That's
tired.
actual.
Again,
That's
checking
literally
every
so
angle towards
copium
mid,
it
gets a
hurts.
quick
It's
shot
not
up
copium.
that
Yeah,
mid as
you
well, but
watch
it
the
from
chat.
I've been there.
Watch
I
the
know how.
chat.
I know.
Watch the chat.
Look at all the copium.
I know. I literally know how they feel.
Now it's gonna be stealed as he
Wait,
gets
so-
Chat doesn't know how they feel because they
'Cause they
literally
never
they don't
Play his
leave.
turret
They
at
sit in
base.
their
You
room
guys
all
don't go
day.
outside. You guys are in your room all day.
Really clearing a
See
lot
what we're
of
doing right now?
ground.
You
May
do
not
this
get
every
to
day
the
of your
site.
lives.
But alone.
If they're using their
Jesus.
utility just to gain
They might have
ground,
some
which means
friends, I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
have to win the
God damn.
firefight in sight.
Because there's
So
nothing
100
while
Thieves
you're in
play
there
at
to take
9?
the site itself. Yeah,
Exactly,
you're
exactly.
absolutely right.
No.
No, they started this match at like
So
10:30.
Redgar's actually in a really
I mean,
aggressive
like,
spot.
really?
You're playing contact.
Really?
Steel's
Really
playing
big?
contact off the
They already
turret,
played.
and
They
it
played.
even triggered at the right
Really?
time, but Steel just wasn't able to
No,
land
this
the
isn't it.
shots.
They did play earlier 2 days ago. Or
Finds
yesterday.
Defo hiding up in nest.
they play
What else
yesterday?
can they do?
Good leer, good leer. And Nitro saw where he was.
I don't
saw
even
the
remember.
silhouette.
Viva-
Asuna
was it
swings
Viva?
around. Redgar's
Viva.
cleaned up. Nitro
Viva?
goes in aggressive.
No.
Even lots of
Yeah, they
Get
won.
the spike down as well. A
Who'd they
4v3
play?
in favor of 100
Whoever they
Thieves.
played, they
have
won.
control of the site.
Haven
Nats is
Liberty,
gonna take
maybe?
a
This
long
is the
scenic
first
route all the way
series,
around, so,
and it's
I mean,
lost.
if you're here, if you're
I think it's
Gambit,
I think it was
Havo.
Haven
right
Liberty.
time,
Liberty.
right
Havo,
time,
Liberty.
without losing your life.
I don't think it's Haven.
Thieves gotta
No,
get
they'll win.
space,
I
right?
think it's
You're
Havo.
huddled
No, I
in
think
here,
it's
you're
Haven.
getting pinched around.
Is it
If you
Haven?
don't push out, if you don't get
Billy,
space, you're
come
going to
back,
feel
eat
all
around.
of that pressure from opposite
Look
sides
at
at
that.
the exact same time. You're not going to have anywhere to
That's
go.
8.
It's not
They're
even
gonna
that
have to
many.
fight their way through the setup that Gambit have set up, and it's all coming off of the flank from
Oh,
Nats.
Nats
Here
hears
they go.
him.
They're starting
Yeah,
to push out.
one.
Yes, Huge kill from Ethan to clean up Nats. Now they have some room to breathe. The push is going to have to come in, but they can retreat further back. Excellent response.
Oh, it is
from
Hay.
100
Oh no, it's
Thieves.
Haven.
Excellent.
That could have
Haven
been
Liberty.
rifles all over the ground on the side of 100 Thieves. Great pickup by Ethan. He needs to be commended for that round.
kill easily could have gone either
What?
way.
And a cane.
But now Gambit, that was their bonus. Now they're at full rifles for 100 Thieves. They lost a little bit, but not a ton, so they're still in a decent spot. Steel, the one exception, who's only going to be
Don't get
rocking
in
a
my
light armor.
way.
But not enough damage to really
Right.
cause problems for 100 Thieves, at least in the previous round.
Getting all that KJ util, man. You need it. It's costly.
It's expensive.
It's costly. You just wear the light vest. Let's see what they got. So Shados here's the turret, which means Steel's going to be within range. They have a little bit of info there, but not much to work off of just yet, as 100 Thieves is going to go ahead and try to spread the map a little bit. Really to see if they can get Gambit off their first angles, which has been very, very hard.
Right. The thing is, they're pushing into a Viper's
Rat.
pit. Down long.
Rat angle.
All sorts of util, man. There's like nowhere for them to go. But they are going to push into it. You hear the drone, tip of the spear. Nats gets pushed off. That Viper's pit's going to come down real soon. All right, so no longer a factor.
Uh-oh.
Chronicle drops early on as Steel's able to get the first kill. Nitro's
Steel
down
on
to 10
for the
health, though.
ace.
He's going to have to get healed up. At the hands.
Oof.
Oh, he was playing in and out of the Viper util. I'm sorry. So Spike made its way down long. It's going to pull back, actually.
30 seconds left.
So again, switching it.
Yep.
Take a little of your opponent's own medicine and deliver it back to them. One side after the other. Let's see if they're going to be able to get this. They know nothing is pushed. Now the turret's activated. At least to that right corner. They'll be checking everything here. 14 seconds left. Steel is deep within the site, but he's not on
10
catwalk. I
seconds
think he
left.
wanted that. Doesn't matter.
Steel good for one onto Defo. That could have been problematic. You also see Redguard's going to be pushing in from the middle of the map. Redguard good for it onto Steel. He gets
Why
his.
is he pushing right there? What's
Shadows
going
is
on?
still trying to work his way in as well. They haven't
100
gotten
throws.
past the defenses, right? Like they're no closer to getting
I think
onto
he
the
really
site
wants
than they were
kills.
just a couple of moments ago before those kills. Now they're going to recollect. They're going to get
Oh.
a bit more space to work with, but Hiko still has a shock dart.
Ooh.
Asuna is able to clean up Redguard.
Asuna.
Shados is all that's left. It
Asuna.
looks like he's going to get away.
They're back.
Save that Vandal,
Yeah.
carry it on into the
7 in
next
a
round.
row,
So for 100
or
Thieves for now,
6 in
they
a row.
continue to avoid a loss.
And that's great to see for 100 Thieves.
It's
Not
the
just
11-4
that they're
curse.
avoiding the loss, but that even after the use of quite a bit of that util, we saw drone
You
going
watching
up in
on this
different
one?
locations.
That one.
Waiting the round out like that
Both.
has told them a little bit that
Don't wanna
Gambit
see some
will
into it.
give up a little bit of agency to the site because
I
they
go
don't
there.
want to get
I think at the
overrun
same
by a
time, though.
stampeding 100 Thieves.
Authority
It
actually,
does look like it.
I look at stuff like that, and you know, the logically, I think, oh, this should be fine, right? But there's just too much chaos that we've seen
Yeah.
happen with those guns. It's like, well, I mean,
I might need to make a
maybe.
cup.
And they're playing very much to
Cup of ye-
the power of those
Cup of-
guns,
cup
right?
of
Keeping
yo.
it close, playing a crossfire, and making sure they're bettering their chance to get a frag with this low cost or low buy purchase. Ooh, Nats is even more ready now. Nats is so ready. Oh, so is Ethan.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Ethan able to
God.
clean up both of those. I think
Opium.
Gambit, both Nats and
Go
Redguard,
back.
there got a little bit of the yips. A little excited, wanted to make a move happen, and they
What
get
are they
cleaned up for it.
saying?
Ooh, the
So
catcher?
excellent start here for 100 Thieves. Again, you expect this round to go their way, and so
As a
far,
European,
so
it was
good.
hard for me to
5-2
understand American
in favor
culture.
Of 100 Thieves, they're able to get on to B. The paranoia to clear things out. Spike should go down. The two remaining members
It's
of
so hard to
Gambit
read.
rotate through, so
All
he did
types
spot
of
Shade.
fast.
He should get a great sight line onto Defo here, and the dude's gonna have a
Player
shorty
standing.
from the opposite side, right? Like, well, what are you gonna do? You can tickle him from that distance.
Dash, shorty, kill, kill, dash, shorty. it's
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
Defo. We don't know what's going to happen. And that's 2 for alt point. But it does look like with
Son of a
45
funny
seconds
coffee.
after that spike is planted, there won't be enough time to get close enough for a kill. Steel picks that one up, and the experience is coming into play.
You're gonna have to continue to tap into that,
So
into
by
that wealth
deduction,
of
you're up.
experience and that wealth of knowledge, because yes,
Less
they've won
than.
the last couple
Yeah.
of rounds. They've
Is it
won
less
3
free?
actually, which is an
That's
excellent
more
bit
free.
as
Yeah.
far as
Oh.
momentum
Because
goes.
they've
But
m- they
dog,
won-
they're
or they
still
lost
like
more.
they're still staring up Mount
They have more
Everest.
free time?
Right, like this is still
They probably do. They
a
don't
big mountain
practice.
that they have to climb to make this competitive to get all the way to map 3.
Ethan gaining good ground here to start. Where do they put the smoke?
You should run.
Wish T1 was
To
here.
somewhat block off the snowman area as Nats goes ahead.
I
Gives a
think they
little
don't.
agency with that Viper bite, but he'll wait
W.
for the team to retake this execute. 100 Thieves in B.
Yeah, and you can tell Gambit has to pull off. There's no Hunter's Fury to clear things out. They're going to have to give up that space and then attempt to retake. The benefit for them is that it is
think
going to be a
Envy's
straight
gonna
5v5
win
here. The
Berlin.
Viper's Pit has been used as well. Out of Nitro to continue to control that area of the
Hey,
map. You've
100
got
Thieves gonna
Shadows
win this
back
map.
towards Snowman, continuing to try to apply pressure as Ethan has his hands full. Excellent paranoia there. He's going to have
They
to
could
drop.
actually come
That's a
back here.
big kill onto Shadows. Get him
Suna heating
offline.
up. Ethan on
As
for
Asuna
one.
looking to continue to work things, looking to continue to make things happen. Steel's good for one as well. Members of Gambit continue to drop like flies. But
Oh,
Ethan's
no.
spotted Defo, but he's got to back up.
Wait.
It's just
Oh my
Defo.
god, Asuna saving the day.
He's got the Blade Storm. He's in a 1v3 though. And the spike continues to tick away. I don't know if he's going to be able to get into this. You hear it continue to tick. You hear it continue to speed up. This round
You
should
can't
go
see
in
the
favor
player
of 100
cams right
Thieves.
there.
And it was
Yep.
great use of ultimate utility, right? Like you got in, you used
okay.
the lockdown off the
Done
steel to
for
create
during
some
the round.
space. You were able to chain a bit of that utility to allow their way in. And that's the thing. I think excellent to call that out because Defo's Blade Storm means that the classic he doesn't have to buy and he can still cause problems. Now Redgar is going to be much worse for where no Blade Storm. As Ethan and Austin get a couple of kills. Ethan and Austin, excuse me,
They
get a
might.
couple of kills.
Telling you, I think we're gonna win the map.
They might win the map and win this whole thing.
But an excellent start.
Yeah. Everybody loves to see EU lose.
Matt's gas about to go down. They usually
What about
make a
people
play
from
right
EU?
off of this
They
to
love
get a
it.
quick peek.
Even
in.
them.
He's taking the drone for assistance as well once his gas goes down.
Yeah.
Look at how
At
they're
home, you know?
simultaneously using this utility to keep each
Not
other
of loss
protected.
is so natural.
Wow, that was clean.
Okay, so is he gonna? Okay, he does stick it, right? Steel took all of that
Oh,
space.
oh
and
my
he's able to
God.
stick
He got
from the shadows onto the
freaking
site, get the
glossed.
spike
Once he gets
down,
another.
and now you've got the remaining members of
He got
Gambit
glossed.
rotate in from middle.
Ooh, Nicholas.
That was
Nitro's
pretty
left.
clean.
Nitro gets 2. Yeah, Chronicle trades it out.
Saving
but that's
it.
all
A good
he's gonna
little
do is
reset.
Ethan takes care of him. 100 Thieves get to 8. Riv, we talked about it. Shifting.
Shots are
It is
getting
turning.
shots are getting snappier. You can see it
Did he
from
use
both
aim lines?
sides. For Gambit, they bring out an operator here for Defo. He's going to be holding hard angles and back to the shadows for
Is
him.
the penguin named
hiding
Pickles?
the last moment until you think you're safe, and he takes you from a hard angle.
What's that guy's name who's the employee?
Edge tried getting away. A
Stan?
great shot from Ethan to apply pressure
Stan?
towards
No,
B.
the kitchen
Give them some
is
room
like
to work with. That's going to force
employee
a
of the
wall
month.
out of Redguard. You
Jim?
see it up
Bill.
already.
Josh.
But that's all we got so far.
Paul.
I think it is
It's
Paul.
Paul.
Nobody giving a shot to Defo yet. You can see he's
I knew
far
you'd get
back
there.
on the Jenny.
Thanks.
Leave in
You
A.
just need to say the really basic names.
Mm-hmm.
Just holding that
And
position
Jim,
as the
Paul,
rest of the team is trying to
Mike.
deliver all the info.
Sean.
No real rotation just yet. They have two
Like
kind of
elegant,
hovering
yeah.
around mid for Gambit, so they have any
What?
option for a
Yeah.
site.
Eloquent,
Spike
really.
is picked up, hovering towards B now.
No name with 4 letters.
Called it,
So yeah.
a couple of rounds ago, 100 Thieves giving Gambit a bit
Eloquent
of
or whatever.
taste of their own
All
medicine,
good.
right? Like this is Gambit, right? Like make some noise and then cut noise for a long time. Make them really think about where they're gonna go. Don't show a single bit of information, and then late in the
Their own
round,
ult?
pull the trigger.
Now using off utility. Utility towards A with a movement towards B.
Good
Shields
idea.
backs up. They get a leader out of that as well.
Throw the
two
eye at
things
the thing.
going in the favor of 100 Thieves, but Gambit still
Mhm.
feeling
They
comfortable
can't get
about
a
what's
tag
going
off.
on, and they call the B exec.
Chronicle goes ahead and
great
invests the
info.
Hunter Siri to try to tag him. I mean, they were right? Like the Spidey senses were there. They understood where they were, but they weren't able to tag anything up. 100 Thieves
is
managed
so
to get onto the
aggressive.
site as
he
Nitro
did.
gets
So
the
much
spike
space.
down.
Reina things.
Asuna.
GG.
Forget it.
Steel.
Asuna
Let's go
didn't
bat
have
three,
to do
baby.
anything. Steel was able to take care of 2 of his own.
Yeah.
They're
The
finding their
Leers
balance.
comes out, the
Oh,
shots
they're
are
gonna win this
delivered, but
map.
Defo's up, able to take care of Steel. 1v4,
Oh.
make that a 1v3.
Oh, shot.
And surely you don't challenge
Defo.
him here. Surely not.
They know where he's going, though. You see the pings actually coming out on your minimap from the side of 100 Thieves. I loved
It's
the
not so
pressure
much
from
copium
Steel
anymore.
coming in through
Just
kitchen
cope.
this round. 100 Thieves is trying to work off the ball now. And gross.
Oh, he's owning.
Do it to him.
No shot.
No shot.
Defo.
One in. One in the chamber. Who wants to
Willem
peek him?
Dafoe.
Holy
D3
crap,
FFO.
Defo, you are
Great
something
actor.
else. 11-9 as 100 Thieves is 2 rounds
I
away.
hate that scheme.
Even with play like that on the screen.
You called the pressure. Yeah,
Really?
you called the pressure out from Steel towards kitchen. It was beautiful. It was dialed up at just the right time. But dog, that is pretty to watch.
Then
Isn't it?
just grabbing me
Oh, yeah?
under the blanket.
Yeah.
He's hooked on my leg.
Love
Hooked
it.
on
Chill-
phonics.
Chills, man. I just got literal goosebumps and I had already seen it once. Oh my god, Defo. Round 21.
There he goes.
Gambit has been 2 away for quite some time.
Sandpaper
Light
time.
Out for Gambit as well. 3
He likes
sheriffs.
nice moves.
And op in the hands of
True.
Defo, and we just saw
He's so
what
nice.
he can do with it. Carries it in from the next round. Early wall coming out here from Redgar, right at 410 to provide a bit of problem. As 100 Thieves look to turn their attention towards A. There's no
Ooh, nice
doubt
little
about where
catch
they're
right
headed.
there.
You hear the Hunter Street has come out from Eco as he
Eco.
tries to tag some up, but nothing doing quite yet. Yeah, he's able to clear out
He's aiming on
They
that
try to
onto a
push
different
off of
map.
that, They try to take some of that space away. That's exactly what Shroud's trying to do.
Like a goat.
Gets back.
Bah.
Deepness of the site. Ethan's gonna be able to get the strike down. Pull back just a tad.
They're doing
We'll
it.
see if Gambit replays
They're
this
doing a
wall.
little
They'll put
bit.
the Viper wall up
They're
towards
spending
the base.
everything.
They're starting to use, so not gonna be able to get
Do a
that
little
one back
dance,
in.
make a little love.
But
Down
usually they
tonight.
crash through utility. And not this time. You already saw Hiko's all up the gut and allowed the team to get into the site. Lockdown out. Let's see what they can do.
I mean,
Do a
100 Thieves
little
are leaving
dance.
nothing to chance here. They invest
Make a
on
little
security,
love.
They invest
They're
the lockdown.
saving.
Get down tonight.
They're
Oh,
refusing to give
flying
anything up. Nats was able to get
through the
one,
air.
but Defo again in a mission
Yeah.
to save the op. And
Defo just padding stats.
well, I said in the previous round, surely they don't challenge him.
Here they go.
Oh, it is.
Here
Laced
they go.
up.
They might win.
Here they go again.
What if they lose
You can see
13-11?
Austin on your screen right now. He's fired
Yeah,
up.
that'd be
He's
really
feeling
strong.
good about it because let's be
I hope
honest,
they
Rib,
come back.
they were dead, right? 100
Think he
Thieves
didn't
were
shoot right there,
underwater,
'cause he was dead if he
and
did.
they pull themselves out of this insane deficit.
Oh my god.
Insane deficit that they were in.
Said seeing just about
Telling
every
you.
situation
Jet
your
lag.
rounds could be in. It's never over.
War off.
And
Perfect
that's-
timing. Right when they're about to get
Right now,
11
Gambit
or
looking to get
13-1.
them tie, or 100
War
Thieves
off.
looking to tie Gambit here with this round. Defo the op still in hand as he has protected that round after round.
Viper's Pit used right off the bat from Gambit to lock down B, and they're going to push Ethan back, right? Like, look at the pressure as Nats works his way up into his Viper's Pit, pushing back Ethan. He's
100
not
Thieves is
really going to be
bricked
able to
up
swing
now.
around that, and this is a really difficult thing for 100 Thieves. If they want to flip back towards B, they're going to have to work their way through all of that Viper util, and that's much easier said than done.
Most of the util here for Chronicle is down. He'll be waiting a few seconds for that. Drones out, down, not meaning they didn't gain info, but has been used. They are wanting to know exactly what 100 Thieves is doing right away. A ping onto Shados. And it looks like the backup and defensive set here for Gambit.
Yeah, but 100 Thieves are not committed to this, right? Like, they've
There's a
made
chance.
noise, they've drawn attention, they dropped the Empress, but
Doubt it,
the
but
spike is nowhere there.
maybe.
Ethan hasn't left. You see, Nitro.
If he gets one
Nitro,
kill, it's
excuse me,
gonna be
still
huge,
laid
though.
across the middle of the map. That's not where
that
the
sucks.
play is.
yeah, coming back here is
Nats
this
has
round.
taken the bait.
Unless
Back to
Nitro does
Shados,
something
just dropped
crazy here
Asuna,
on the
they
lurky.
going in with
Detours.
utility here
Oh,
and
they're
now,
going back
oh,
there.
they're backing up the Empress.
Yep.
Well,
Saw how
they
quick the
almost
retaliation
came back.
was with the
Yep,
wall.
almost.
It was close.
Asuna gonna
Gambit
drop.
takes this
Gambit
round
gets that
12-10.
info. They know they can
30
reset.
seconds left.
Actually feeling
And then
pretty
100
good coming
Thieves
into round
rushes and
22 here with
loses.
that first frag on their side.
Now 100 Thieves
Gonna need
have to
something
commit with
crazy right
only
now.
20 seconds left. They don't really have very many options. Redgar playing just around the smoke.
There you
Shadows
go.
has been
Oh,
cleaned up.
good
Redgar's gonna
molly.
get messed up as
Forces
well.
them this way. Gotta get the ball down though,
He's on
boys.
top.
They're all just huddled together.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the
lurk.
lurk. There's the
There it is.
lurk.
Clean that up,
Huge
back off the flank,
impact.
so there's no pressure coming in from there. Additionally,
we
Nitro's
got
going
the
to
res.
continue to take space
There's
away,
that.
but Shados on the res.
Um,
Shados is pretty damn good,
Oh, that was
and he's
underneath
back
heaven.
online.
Rafters, whatever.
Chronicle drops.
And he's on the double lurk.
Continuing to tick away.
They
Nick
gotta
might
stay
win this
alive.
round for them.
They just
Nitro
gotta stay
does
alive
have-
here.
Or excuse me, Hiko does have a shock dart, and there it is. No longer.
Oh
needed.
my
Oh,
god.
one apiece, Ethan cleans the last
Oh
one.
my god, they're
We're
doing
tied at
it.
11.
They're actually doing
That was
it.
awesome.
Take a look
The
at
alerts
what
didn't
the
even
econ
come
says
through
coming
either.
out of this round.
Damn.
Ultimates on the side
You,
of
hello?
Gambit. If they want to throw
You guys
down
are
to
talking a
Nats
lot.
to
Wow,
secure a
there.
round or at least deter 100 Thieves from the site, they have the
Ooh,
chase.
and they take a
100
pause?
Thieves is going to call a timeout.
Oh my
I
god.
actually
Slow
love
their own
this.
momentum. I
You
like it.
you can't ride too high. I'll tell you that right now. As big as this is, shakes can still come into play this many rounds in, even if you felt smooth. So take a breath,
Even Bruce
do
is
the
getting up, he
Hiko
knows.
deep breath, make sure we clutch out the
I
map.
love the noises.
And that's what 100 Thieves is looking to do right now. It's not because anything is wrong, it's because it's all right.
I mean, really, everything's in front of him here, and you know, it's just been
Gonna go love on
Excellent
Leo,
time.
maybe?
excellent adaptation from both teams, right? Like, we felt things were not going their way, things were looking pretty dire, right? Like,
Yeah.
they were in dire straits for, I mean, since the beginning of the series.
Yeah.
Right? This is the first time we've really seen
Oh,
100
Benji's just
Thieves
watching
with
from
some
a
life,
distance.
with
Waking
some
up.
energy. Yeah. They're back on
It's
the
like-
they're
it's
fully
like, you
online
guys,
to
what
see
are
if
you
this
doing
works
over there?
across the
And then just
board.
out.
They're feeling themselves, but
Even though they're going in again. So playing the econ
It's
right,
a little
but 100 Thieves still
half
Gambit,
buy.
yeah, Gambit's half buying. So if they win on this half buy, that's
ride that
Really
wave
bad.
all the way in. My gosh, I thought Nitro, I thought
Well.
Ethan, excuse me, was going to stick it. Defo actually cleans up Asuna, but they do apply a good bit of pressure
Think we're
down
gonna
B
heal.
long.
Yeah.
They've got
He
Steel,
dropped
who's
the
making
gun,
sure
top
no one has
knife.
pushed their way up. He's also playing off of the turret so he can swing off. Now they're going to flip the map back. A is entirely open.
moving through mid. This has proved quite useful for
Audible
both
call.
teams as it
This
spreads
should
the
be a
map
kill
a
right
bit
here.
and how they use it. That's going
Yep.
to be Redgar going down to start things off. 100
Ooh,
Thieves.
mind games, I like
Now
it.
Spread the map once again.
Yeah, the classic is just,
Oh,
it's
they
just not a
gonna
fair
be-
fight. And moment. As
Chronicle.
devastating as the right click can be,
That's the right call, 'cause Viper's gonna get his ult.
So you're right, for 100 Thieves, you have an opportunity to reset. You still have a gun advantage while the numbers may not be leaning your way.
Nick's
I love
gonna
that
get the
they cut
plant.
noise. You see Chronicle has to rotate
the
off,
orb.
while
Or the
they're still
orb.
leaning towards B.
Never mind.
They're going to hit that site.
They are all here, which is not the most
Nitro
ideal. Well,
ultimate
almost
ready.
all.
Once they do get in, Shadows could turn
You
it
just
if
gotta
he
get
gets
close
in with
enough.
the Empress
Yep.
and has a nice flank for himself, but he's coming from the front side of the site.
30 seconds
And it
left.
looks like that's going to be the case for
This is always so
everyone.
scary though, because if you get
Chronicle's
spammed
gonna
through
have a
this,
late
ugh.
flank. How does this work for 100 Thieves?
They
Spike
don't
going
run
down.
stage either.
Aye.
Nice.
What the heck is going on?
Oh,
They're just getting
nice.
kills across the board.
They all
What
just,
just-
they literally
Just
sent
get
all
the
of them into the
kills.
Viper and just
100
fight it.
Thieves
They just
at
didn't want to
map
get
point,
spammed or
looking
anything.
to put one round away from pushing us to map 3.
All right, a
9
little
rounds in a row
questionable
for
from
100 Thieves. Can they make it 10
Gambit, but hey.
straight?
They need that energy. They really do.
They get those openings, they get that space, and they take it. You give them
Arena
inch, and
rock-
they are going to
rocket,
indeed
you know.
take the entire site
Yeah.
off of that, but can they do it again? Heavy lean towards mid. You've got some info that nobody was pushing in from A off of Hiko's drone, or off of Hiko's
First
dart,
OT,
excuse me.
question mark?
They've actually worked their way up, and that's the same drone that you called a couple of rounds
Many
ago.
rounds ago, yep. Seems like they'll play this one a little bit slower, knowing 100 Thieves also knows that strat may have pushed through it. May have just
Unlucky.
waited. You can see they're waiting for the peak that would have come.
He'll clear it for sure. I don't know if he'll win the fight, but he'll clear
I
it.
think Nats just saw Nitro's gun there, just for a split second.
So good
just
to
the
play
pixel
like
that
this
Nitro backed
reserve.
up. But I think Nats should have a very good idea of where Nitro is.
Oh my word. So at least he doesn't have any
Nitro doesn't move
advantage
forward.
Does he
in
not
this
know?
one, so he's not
No.
tempted to go grab it. No! Caster
How many
I was
times
gonna
is he gonna
say-
die from that
I
angle?
was gonna say
Nitro
Nitro's
goes
gonna
down,
move forward
Nats
until
is
his
there,
team's
nice
there, but I was
bite
wrong.
because he knows he's not getting out of this one safe as the team's trying to rotate over for some help. He does
We're
get
going
the-
out.
Nice. Good dart.
Geometry.
Geometry.
Hiko's able to clean that
Feels
up.
a good lurk here
Numbers
too.
equalized at 4 apiece.
There you got one.
As I say that, 100 Thieves get
You got one on the
Drakkar
lurk,
has
that's
dropped,
sick.
3 members remain.
Damn, that
Gambit,
guy's
that's
really
been
good.
equalized. Kills
Chronicle.
trading back and forth. As Ethan gets the spike down, Shadow's playing.
Oh, he's gonna go for
around the
one.
smoke. Shadow swings out, he
Oh,
does
huge.
miss away, grabs
Nice
the
shot,
land,
honestly.
grabs the kill, excuse me, onto Ethan.
Vandal.
Is now
Diff.
Gambit have the numbers advantage. Remaining members of 100 Thieves huddled
Hmm.
up, back behind yellow. Not a
They have
ton
one
of you to
shock
work with.
dart,
You've got
but they
the
have a
shock
Reyna.
dart, but Hiko's playing
It
pretty
sucks.
tight here.
Available.
Asuna able to clear out the
And
Sonar's
just
up.
miss.
Cloud burst, not be able
One
to
Hiko.
save space. Shadow's good for one.
One.
Hiko trades one down.
Oh.
Oh, just narrowly not able to get the
Oh,
second one.
baby.
He's able to get a
He's
second
dancing.
one. Hiko, 24 health.
Oh,
my
baby.
God.
He's in his element right here.
Chronicle on the
He's
tap.
got it.
He's
He's a
got it.
veteran.
Don't fade.
He's got
He's
it.
got to get it to happen. Hiko swings
Yeah.
out. He
Oh,
gets
sick.
4. He gets the
Yup.
Red Bull clutch.
Yup.
100
Yup.
down.
I
Yup.
can't believe they came back.
Steal the round
Holy
away
shit.
from Gambit to push us to map 3.
11
Oh, that was so
straight
good.
rounds
You
coming from
mod
100
check.
Thieves, perseverance and experience
Huge.
as a long-time squad and long-time friends.
I'll be honest, I don't think
They
anyone here
use
expected them to
all
win.
that
No.
friendship as
No,
weapons.
I
We say
counted them
friendship
out.
I was ready to
big power here
turn off the
in
stream.
Berlin.
What was the
Well,
score
it
at
is.
the, like,
Friendship
worst
for
point?
100 Thieves here coming
Uh,
through. What a game.
11,
What
11-4,
a
I think.
game. And
That's
NA
crazy.
fans also want to see
was either 11-4 or
resilience. It's great
11-6.
to watch a team
Forgot.
win all the time, but knowing they can do it from behind is something that makes you
why I
proud
wore
to be a
this hat,
part
you know?
of that
Hiko
region.
fan.
I'm sure the fans are
Yeah, I
loving
believe
the
it.
fact that
Those
we get
people
a
on
map
it.
3.
You go in the back.
Defo was just
True.
a mad lad there. You saw him like with the op
What a
jump
clutch.
peek around yellow.